Jared Reinko. Hey guys, just here with my buddy Jared, the pilot here of our perfectly good airplane. It's perfectly good, right?
Sometimes.
Yeah,
that's why we don't mind jumping out of them. All of them are perfectly good.
Yeah. So, it's just been really cool getting to know Jared and stuff. He's an artist and also an amazing pilot. Had some great conversation where society is at today, haven't we?
Man, this is great. So this is the Dios Verde. I named this plane. It's called the Green Goddess.
The Green Goddess.
The Green Goddess. Look how beautiful this plane is. It's a 1965 King Air. I want to show you about the engine, how this works.
Yeah.
Because these engines haven't changed in 5 decades. So this is a 3-stage reverse flow axial compressor turbine. So the air enters through this inlet, goes into this compressor turbine here, compresses atmospheric pressure 7.5 times, and it moves into a burner can that mixes with the fuel, produces the shaft horsepower in the free turbine, which is a 54-blade main turbine, over 30,000 RPMs, and it's connected to a planetary drive gearbox that goes in and allows me to control the RPM.
I love hearing people talk mechanics. It's awesome.
It's so simple. And this is the same.
And it's that old. It's been around
forever.
So it's been around for 50-something years, you say?
Well, this was the first model they put it on was 1965. The 1964 model still had the piston power, which is called the Queen Air, and this is the King Air. And like General Electric, the big turbo now that are running in commercial airlines, it's all the same principle. Very simple engines. There's not a lot to break.
So this has been around for how many years exactly? You said 50 years, right? This engine?
It was first put on this one in 65. So I got to get my calculator out. 65, 58.
But what we were talking about is interesting is
I can't do third grade math.
Flying has only been going on for 100 years. And this has been basically half the time almost.
Half the time. And we were talking about they're already phasing the pilots out. Now they're a couple of the FedEx systems with these CPUs, and before you know it, they'll start with cargo. There'll be no pilots. It'll be all drones.
Let's look at the rest of this plane. Let's see, Joe. What do we got here?
Look at this beautiful.
A good jump. We're just waiting for everyone to get ready here, guys, before we got my little,
So see this fuselage? This is the main part of the plane. This hasn't changed since they originally engineered this in 1964. It's the same beautiful, sleek-looking airplane.
It's smooth looking, bro. This is about a $5 million plane right here. Roughly, brand new.
Brand new, yeah. C90, a Beechcraft C90B now is probably $5 million around. Cool. If you don't want any fancy bells and whistles. But
how much is a G6?
G650? 60 million.
Gosh.
That's what you're gonna be.
That's what I want.
That's what I'm gonna be flying.
When I decentralize the internet.
I ain't cut my hair either.
Heck no, I'm gonna grow mine out, bro. We'll get a beard like Homeboy in there.
I love
good combo.
Beard, man.
Okay, so what else we got?
So this whole thing, really, the systems hasn't changed. Fundamentally, like the fuel system's the same as it's been for 50 years. But when the Raytheon engineers, when Beechcraft originally engineered this, they nailed it. First shot right out of the box.
So Raytheon does a lot of stuff for the military, obviously, right?
Yeah, they do.
It's a crazy name.
A lot of stuff. Well,
you're naming your kid Raytheon.
Raytheon.
Ray for short.
What if you had a son named Raytheon and one named Bronson?
Bronson? Yeah, that's a
great name.
Yeah, that sounds good. Here I am stuck with daughters. I'm loving it. Let's see. Okay, so this is where we're jumping out, obviously.
Come on over here. Take it up. Yeah.
There we go. We're going to be hopping in here. There you go. You get your little bench seats right there. Fire extinguisher. There you go. And some nice natural airflow coming through when we're...
Well, that's a roll-up. See this? If you'll notice, it's a Lexan door, and it rolls down on this track. Originally, this had a people door, a stair door that folded down. What you do in aviation...
I love these kind. These are the best.
Oh, they're the best. Well, you can fly with it open, too. They have...
I like that.
In aviation, it's the equivalent of a patent. It's called an STC, is the acronym. It's a supplemental type certificate. Anytime you make a modification from a factory like this, you have to get essentially a license. So the engineers have to say it doesn't compromise the structural integrity to take this door off and put a plastic door on. You'll see when you fly, you'll love it. Then you open it up, you got a place to jump out of.
Oh, I can't wait.
But it's the fun part.
Yes, jumping is lots of fun.
You're going to love it, brother.
We want to do this.
It's a beautiful view, too.
So we're going to be seeing over the water, obviously. It doesn't look like it's too far.
No, it's about...
over there?
To the north, it's about 3 nautical miles. So you're going to get that beautiful shoreline.
Okay. 3 miles.
Where do you see my office cockpit view? I wish we still call it a cockpit.
Yeah, what do you call it nowadays?
Flight deck.
A flight deck.
Euphemism. Why don't they call it a cockpit?
Makes me think you're like an air traffic controller or something like that. I don't know.
Weird. That's what George Carlin had a joke about it. Why don't they call it a cockpit?
Carlin?
Yeah, Carlin did.
He's got all the good jokes, huh?
All those lovely stewardesses going in and out of the cockpit.
Yeah, so
Let's
that's
go
a
back
flight
to cockpit.
deck.
I like that word. Yeah, you're gonna love it, brother. Yeah.
So anyways, we got all the... Here we are. We're getting everyone's getting ready to come on with us, guys. If you have not skydived, let's talk about the psychology of skydiving real fast, like we were talking about. The people that have not jumped out of airplanes before, how do you see that it helps people in life?
Well, overall, I think what it does is help you extinguish all your fears. Because I think everything in life is about overcoming some type of fear.
I liked what you said also about like the people. What we should really be fearful of is being locked, like right, like seized up.
Yeah, arterial sclerosis and car accidents. Nobody mentions that. They want to be terrified.
What do you call it?
Arterial sclerosis.
Arterial
sclerosis or cardiovascular disease.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we're not scared of that. We're not scared of car crashes because it's common and we're desensitized. We're scared of a plane crash. The odds of us dying in that plane are exponentially lower than any of that. No. So if we extinguish those phobias on that fundamental level, skydiving, because it's a very safe sport, actually. It's safer than driving to the airport.
Right.
So if you could train your brain to extinguish that phobia.
I'm just kidding.
You're scared now.
Nah.
A little bit.
I like road trips. I don't like being in.
Talking to crazy people probably will make you less scared to do this activity either.
We are open-minded. Open-minded and having fun. So we got our people coming. It's a beautiful day. It's probably, what do you think, like close to 80 right today,
80
huh?
degrees,
It was a good wind.
got a little breeze.
Stuff.
Predominantly the trade winds are out of the east. What a privilege, man. We're down in Puerto Rico. You could be in Manitoba right now.
And you're from Texas. Texas.
Yeah, actually I got a pair of these Puerto Rican socks ordered too.
Oh, very nice.
Socks, yeah. I mean, we could be in Manitoba freezing our ass off. Another person just be from Manitoba.
Yeah, I'm fine. This is nice. It's Thanksgiving, so
it's Thanksgiving.
What a great day it's meant to be today.
Yeah.
All right, guys, come check out Skydive Puerto Rico. Is that what it is?
Skydive Puerto Rico.
Skydive Puerto Rico, guys. All right, see you later. Take care, guys.